Call me fuego, 93 like me. Fire in the sheets, spending summers on the sea. Quedo, she don't way home. Bearfield life on the day.
Absolutely, the plane path, you can see it here, not ideal for Miramar, a little bit western shifted, so trying to get over to those eastern side one's going to be a little bit challenging for the teams that like to go over into that area. Your Freak of Freaks, your Dom 1 Kias, your TSGs, in particular ones that I think of. So you can see already TSG out of the plane early, trying to kind of recuperate a little bit from this plane path, trying to adjust. As you'll see them do, they like to go to the southwest side of Los Leones when they can't get to their normal home of El Azhar.
Yeah, we'll see if anything else happened in terms of change of scenery for some of these teams. As you said, down one out early towards the west with TSM as well. No one up into far out to go far out towards the east. The Nation Gaming White, they will get all of those units themselves. Oath are through, T1 are through. Plenty of space on that southeast side for them to get looted up. And now GEX. Okay, so with Liquid out last game, we get a new contender. In they come and instantly hopping down towards Picado to take away that city from anyone else trying to go for it.
Yeah, wow. GEX is being pretty aggressive there with their loot spots in Damwon Kia. They've been going west on the times they can't get over the east, more towards the southwest, towards Via del Mar. And okay. Oh, that circle is actually horrible. Can we find... Well, it's not that bad. Honestly, actually, it's not that bad. But it is... Yeah, I think you're right, and here they go. TSM has slammed into Furia. Rusty Zera not really in a position to help Kill Demo. Kill Demo is looking for the res, but there is not much to be had. Kill Demo has to let it go. He's going to trade out, get traded pretty quickly himself. Miraku does get knocked by Kill Demo, but Furia quickly is almost out of this round. Rusty Zera going to throw in that grenade. It bounces pretty good. Could catch some decent damage into Iroh. Gets it for about 24. Now he gets around the corner. Rusty's got to be faster. You can't be standing out in the open trying to switch to a grenade. You got to be doing it behind cover and then peeking out and throwing it.
It's so important for TSM to get rid of Rusty, get the reset, get them wiped out, and then focus on the team that just pulled up on the other side of the compound of you. They know they're here. They heard the vehicles. Divine have made their presence known. They really just need to get rid of Rusty. It's so annoying having that thought in the heel or just like as a ruck in your shoe. You're trying to make the walk forward, but it's just so annoying to have that extra player in your compound you constantly have to worry about. New circle is going to pop. We're expecting the northeast shift. Let's see if it's going to happen. Yes, it does go exactly where we expect it to as the fights continue.
Yep, has to go away from water into phase 4. Great grenade from Silzen. Gonna find a whole bunch of STK once again. They are getting torn apart by grenades on Miramar. Uba looking towards GEX. TSM does finish off Furia, so they have bought themselves enough time. LG Divine never pushed into them, never really felt like they had an opportunity to third party that fight. It just never really, the space never really opened up. The first two kills came quickly on a Furia, and the last one just, you know, was clean enough for them. And Leo looks and sees FaZe in front of him. GEX gonna have to make a move, and they're gonna have to push through FaZe for sure.
Yeah, HC is sitting around looking for them. They're playing within the circle. Fuss, the main thing here, Fussface cannot get knocked. If he goes down now, nice knock coming in from Fuss. If he gets knocked here, I'm not sure they're going to have the time to get the res on up, so hopefully for him that's not going to be the case. In the meantime, Ghost up within Nate distance now. I think they spotted Leo over the top. Nate could be good. No, just on the other side of the hay bales. Won't do any damage. Second one, it's cooked, it's primed, it's thrown. Let's see if damage will be done with the second one. Down the back they go, and Mao Yi falls down once more. CC is down to barely no HP. Almost no HP. Molly thrown forward as well. With the nades thrown in, they should be able to isolate and really get the pin on where they're playing from. CC is under fire now as well. That's going to be him down too. Maybe we'll see. Will the Molly do enough damage? Yes, it will. Just Yan Lee left alive. And in the meantime, FaZe gets the reposition.
Yeah, Leo and Yan Lee trying to fan out and maybe go on missions of their own to try to see if they can snake something out. Virtus Pro up above to the east of Meta SDK with their last two surviving members over on this ridge line as well. And then you have 4 a.m. further in. 4 a.m. though has a great position on top of this by the ramp with that sign there as well. So for SDK, there's a ramp of their own, but that one doesn't offer much access to get up higher. Virtus Pro has to walk along this cliff ledge, and they're okay there for now. There's enough of a lip to keep them obscured from 4 a.m.
It's a pretty good nade blockade. If anything, you can sit there, make sure not to take damage from the nades thrown down low. Spotted in the open from one of the GX players. Fortunately, Gustav is immediately there to return fire. Yanli, now the last remaining player from GX, coming over, trying to do damage, but Gustav once again able to do what's needed to take him down. GEX eliminated. I believe Gustav got all 4 of them as they fall down. So a little more space now to breathe for FaZe Clan as they maybe have to make the move forward as well. But Divine on the northwest side in the meantime, trying to make the run forward. They did get a knock onto one of the players from TSM. I don't think Wookie is restable here as he's now in the blue.
Yeah, that was almost a big loss for FaZe, losing Uba to GEX, but that's a good job by Gustav to recover, and now they can do the reset themselves as TSM was able to do earlier. But LG Divine makes the classic move on that compound up on the north. They come around underneath that warehouse circle, gonna head down to the southeast. This one gets a little interesting. There's a couple fields inside of this circle, actually. One of the few spots on Miramar that has fields that kind of mimic the ones on Erangel, some of that soft cover and other things. Tractors and other vehicles hanging out in the middle of them. And for shoot to kill, they have to hide underneath this bridge, just try to wait this out. And Meta slowly working their way through, still 4 a.m. looming up ahead, just waiting on this back ridge. Grenade, man, they're finding tight space. You mentioned that this was a tough spot to nade, but if you find that straight on angle, that's about the only way you can get it done. And they try do Meta.
Yeah, we'll see if more comes off of it. In the meantime, now Divine trying to make the rotation on forward, not really working their way. They're taking casualties as we talk. Yamcha finds one. No, not gonna happen. Actually, Gustav gets to stay alive, and now also the Nation Gaming Wide trying to make their way safely into the circle here. Oh, they do manage to find the Shag, but not a whole lot they can do from there other than enjoying the fact that they're now in the center of the circle.
Well, I mean, it's a 2-2 split for Detonation Gaming White. Who knows? Maybe they can lock it down and find a win, finally find a Japanese team in one of those weekly finals. And E36 joins us in the next game, so you never know. Anything is possible. SDK, though, falling apart. Only one member left for them here. Purdy Curdy, it's going to be up to him. Try to get SDK in. They haven't missed a weekly finals. They do not want to be in that position. Of course, nobody does, but it can happen. It can happen to anybody. FaZe, there's Wicked right here, going to be waiting for 8C. Wicked around the corner. Be patient, but that's too patient. He gets knocked. Great spray from 8C.
Nice spray down immediately out of the vehicle, gets him down as they try to push further forward. But look at this, K7 with a bit of distance to it, starts engaging on the fight as well. They come up from behind, they take down 2. First FaZe falls down, 80 gets flushed out as well. Now more damage coming in. Gustav falls as well. I thought this was a good one for FaZe Clan, but they are in trouble. Didn't anticipate the push from K7 from behind, and now it's just Uba left alive.
Oh boy, yeah, it's not looking great. Uba able to go for the heal. Gustav still knocked though, so maybe there's potential they can get the res. Meta is kind of being distracted by a couple different angles. Kia and TSM are continuing the fight that they started earlier, and Savior gets Kale down and out. Now he turns right over to Iroh, pops a couple shots into him with that Mini 14. Under out in the open, the spray, if you could get it, just not quite good enough with that 2x, but now shots as well from other members of K7 getting into him. And for Under, that's going to send him prone behind a hill for now, outside of the circle, potentially for the next one. Very likely outside of the next one, as he is right on the edge of the current one.
And you can tell who's been fighting here if you look at the player total on these teams. Everyone up towards the northwest have taken casualties, and in the meantime, down towards the southeast, TSG, DA, Freakin' Freaks, and Division X Gaming, they've been chilling at least for a good while. You can see these guys, no vests, barely any meds left remaining, probably no utility either for a big portion of them. Level 1 helmet, or level 2 helmet completely broken there as well, and just one first aid. All these teams have been fighting for dear life to stay put. But it's all been for nothing, at least for Damwon Kia, who goes down there.
Yeah, Damwon Kia never able to find that space. There goes Uba. Savior going to be the one to end FaZe's round. So the struggles continue for FaZe Clan. Virtus Pro trying to right the ship, seeing if they can get into that weekly finals themselves. It's been another team that's performed well, but just hasn't found the win. Ragnar going to get taken up by Savior. Savior's having a heck of a round there, getting a lot of nice sprays, and there's Booyoo. Finishing the job. Meta goes down in 10th.
My gotta say, I mean, the throttle that K7's kind of toggled here, it's impressive to see them going out and starting to take more control. We saw them try and do it previously, but they never really amounted to much in terms of trying to spread out and take control of circles. Now, with the last game as well, the way they pushed down towards the school, they've really been impressive in terms of how they've managed to make their way forward.
Yeah, no, this is looking, wow, what a spray here from Saber. Oh my goodness, he clips the head of Lou. He's gonna reload, pop up and over. If he could just find one bullet, no, it's gonna be DXG that's actually gonna help Virtus Pro out here. Iroh still alive,
Wow.
never mind. Lockslock going to get him down, nice spray there. Lou looking for the res on two Petulans, smokes out, K7 licking their own wounds as well, but I don't think Saber is he going to be resable? The blue is coming. I don't think there's enough time. Indeed, just pass over some items to him, give him at least some kind of hope here. Going to let loose with a few. That one bounced off the bar and almost into Virtus Pro there. Virtus Pro is going to run right into the guns of DXG, though. This could be the end here for VP.
Yeah, very well could be. Just one left alive. Loot trying to make his way in from underneath. It's going to be a tough task for him to try and take this head-on 1v4. And for Division X Gaming, go out, deal with him, and then move forward into the circle. Ooh, they know he's close now. They know he's right next door. No helmet, rusted vest. This is going to be tough for Lou. We'll see if he can make a play here. Maybe try and wrap around, but no. IQ 500 holds the angle, waits for him to come close, takes him down. And now for Division X Gaming, they can look towards the center of the circle.
Yeah, TSG has been biding their time up on the north. 4 a.m. still alive, just slowly making their way towards the center, not doing a lot of fighting. A little bit uncharacteristic for 4 a.m., but I think 4 a.m. Really wants to make sure they get into those weekly finals, looking to try to give themselves the best opportunity to do so. Circle going a little bit southeast of them. IQ 500 clips Xiaolu once, doesn't find any other luck with those shots. Indeed, Lou did go down, the other Lou. We have a couple different Lus, and ooh, crazy. Gonna get the knock on it to Long K. Akkad and Afrika still 4 up, looking on the other flank of DXG.
Yep, Lone falls down. Akkad finds a headshot as well. Division X Gaming having a tough time trying to get out of this compound. 4 a.m. holding on one side, Afrika Freaks holding on the south. Now TSG coming in between everyone here. Volleybag goes up next to next to Detonation Gaming White, sorry. And he does have DA on the other side. DA's been playing somewhat quiet on the east side for a while, but the nades now coming in from DA are on point. One goes down. Shantian trying to make the cross forward. One more in the vehicle as well as they try to make their way in between two teams here. They should be guaranteed to have nades thrown their way. One down, two down. Instantly they fall, and Yamcha, nothing he can do from the north side to try and suppress the opponents there, because he can't get the angle when Detonation Gaming White allowed to peek out on the south side of the shack.
Well, Machao and C's, two very talented players from Japan, two of the best, no doubt about it. And they might be able to lock this down potentially, as 4 a.m. is involved in a skirmish between Afrika and DXG. And there you go, TSG has gone down to Detonation Gaming White. Sia made a push down, didn't work out. Grenades up and over, 4 a.m. in trouble. Xiaolu, the only one left, trying to back off Afrika. Gets a little bit of shots their direction, but not really any damage connected. DA gonna finish off Detonation Gaming White. They try to step out, but there's fire everywhere. Mitraleius up over the top, gets Xiaolu down. 4 a.m. gone, 2 teams left, a 4v4 to finish this out.
DA, if they make it here, they will make it to the weekly finals for the first time in this tournament. This is territory that DA likes to play. 4 up alive. They've been passive in the majority of the game, but you can say the exact same thing for Afrika Freaks. There's still one more circle to go right now on the Afrika Freaks side of the hill. So in the end of it, we will have to see DA push forward. That being if Afrika Freaks manage or decides to play it completely passive here.
I would expect the Freaks to do that. Akkad gonna go for some shots, takes a little damage himself. Here come the grenades. They really want to push open this space. DA really smart here. Here comes the counter punch from Afrika. Grenades of their own right on top of them. Smash takes about half damage. Mitraleius trying to be quick around the corner. That's the first knock on to EJ. Hikari backing up along the line. EJ kind of gonna be a little bit of bait now as Hikari has a frag of his own. Akkad on the side, watching for members of DA to come up and over. Here come the stuns as well. DA stalled for just a moment.
Akkad is isolated. He has to push forward. The smokes have been thrown for him to get away from there, but you saw him sit tight on that rock. Is that a nade? No, it's almost, it is a nade coming down. The card falls down as well. He was the isolated player. Such a smart isolation play from DA. It's a 2v4 now. Hansia, level 3 gear and an MK14 trying to hold off. The rest is being committed to. Is DA gonna allow this to happen, or are they going to aggress forward? This could be the end of the game right here. If they manage to make this push, here they come. DA, over the hill they go.
Oh, EJ is back up, looking to get that first aid kit going. Hansia still spraying over. Akkad is down, so now it's a 4 vs 3. Hansia gets a knock here. That is big deal. Now it's a 3 vs 3 standing. Hikari gonna win another one. Hikari has been nuts today. We saw earlier on Miramar, he had a 1,100 damage round. CodeMarco smash, still working, still able to get underneath the Freaka here.
This is the closest we've seen DAB to bring home a win and a spot in the weekly finals. It's a 2v3, make it a 3v3. They get the rest onto Murdoch. Right now, they have to dot. A Freak of Freaks have it waiting for them, but they're traded. 1 for 1, 2 for 1, 2 for 2. It's a 1v1. 1v1 fight. CodeMarco against one player on the other side, and they get it! DA! CodeMarco, welcome to the weekly finals!
Huge win for DA. What a push around the side there. Very well executed. Those grenades to open up the space on that western edge was very well thought out, very well executed. Some good smokes along the way as well. They're able to withstand a good defensive counterpunch from the Freaks. And at the end of the day, CodeMarco with a nice angle to wait for the last member of Freaks to come through the smoke. Man, really excellent, really well thought out fight by both of these teams. I mean, you love to see it when two teams have 4 up and they're going at each other on pretty even footing, and it comes down to a 1v1.